New cards, PogChamp, new cards, PogChamp. Yeah, so we got new cards, trying to get this out as quick as possible, so let's try and do everything in one singular take so you guys can get the information right now, because these new cards are out now. Okay, starting off, you can see here, the Zuwijo event has rerun. Yes, we are in the rerun, so if you didn't miss getting Zuwijo unlocked, you can get him now, and he comes along with two new cards. Let's go ahead and read them. First, the SR, we have Wed-Fri Black Dwarf, level 5, Dark Galaxy, of course, 1500 attack, 0 defense. Then return your normal summon this card, specials on 1 level 4, Dark Attribute Galaxy type normal monster from your physical field. This is a pretty interesting card. So, it fulfills a similar niche as the Globule in the Dark Galaxy deck, where Globule turns itself into two materials for a tribute summon. Black Dwarf, you tribute summon it, then it summons back to the other card you probably just tributed, and then you have two materials again. That's fine, but the other use of Globule is it also puts cards back into your deck, which is something that Dark Galaxy really needs. Unfortunate that we're not seeing any of the Dark Hole support get released here, but I'm sure that's coming at some point in the future along with the Dark Hole itself. I think there was some kind of something rumbling about those cards possibly coming at a later point. Next up, the other new card is Wed-Fri Tier Fing, an equip card for the Dark Galaxy deck. Equip this card to one face of Dark Attribute Galaxy type monster in your field. If the equipped monster gains 400 attack, and if it attacks the monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Cool. So, Dark Galaxy could sometimes gain piercing. I believe it was the effect of... Yes. So it was the effect of Star Trancer that would give the monsters piercing. As well, the skill also grants normal monsters piercing as long as those targets remain on the field. So they kind of fixed the piercing issue before it was an issue by just doing it that way. Of course, Tier Fing here is pretty good. The thing with Dark Galaxy is that it can already pierce for a whole lot of damage. So now, if you're Star Trancer summoning a big guy, something like Elysium, then you can go even harder, equipping Tier Fing, and then just probably piercing the opponent for half their life. Which, it's nice, but it's not something that's going to take Dark Galaxy from its current place to anywhere higher in the meta. Like, this does not stand up to Gaia, because Gaia is just gonna kill you if you let them. Right, next up, new things added to the card trader. First up, a skill, Hydrostar Sign. Reveal one water attribute fusion monster in your extra deck, and the original attack of one face monster you field, whose name is specifically listed on the as material on that fusion monster becomes 1600's name this turn. Then you can add one fusion from outside your deck to your hand once per duel. Also, by the way, you can only fusion summon once per duel. I don't think anyone's going to play this. I can't even imagine what this would be for. What fusion deck wants to only fuse once and also water attribute fusion? I can't even... I gotta look this up. What water attribute fusions do we even have besides like the Thunder guys? Alright, I looked it up. We only have the Thunder Fusion guys, which is like a loop engine, so I have no idea why you'd want to play a skill that only lets you fuse once per duel. Anyway, so there are a new little archetype of cards. Start here with normal. Hana Waffle. Level 2, Earth. Pyro. Duo. Then we have Dogulce Jomont Blanc. Earth Pyro. Another normal dude. Now we have Dogulce Langue de Shakoki. What? You can turn your normal summons card. Send the top 3 cards to your deck to the graveyard. Then, if a power type monster is among the cards sent to your... You can add one level 6 or higher pyro type monster from your graveyard to your hand. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. So this guy is a level 5 himself, so you do need to tribute summon him, but of course, you know, tributing a level 5 is way easier than tributing a level 7 or something like that. And then it just adds any pyro. It doesn't have to be an earth pyro like the rest of this little archetype. My only question is, with the current setup of skills in the game, I'm pretty sure they all specify like very, very specific kinds of pyros. I don't think it's locked to fire pyros for like Noodle Ninja or any of the new Gavin decks. I could be wrong, but also I don't really see why you would want this. This guy essentially does Gavin's skill, like the skill people are actually playing for Pyro, but you have to tribute this dude, and then he might conflict with your skill. I'm not sure on the restrictions off the top of my head. I would look it up, but I'm trying to get this out for you ASAP. Anyway, our last card, the UR, is Doki Doki Hexen House. The trainer also on this card, switch to one power type or monster from your graveyard face to your field. This is really good. 2 tributes, and you just reborn something you tributed. Simple. Easy. As long as, of course, that you're using a normal monster, but this is really good. Anyway, next up, we have a brand new deck build box. Yes, a deck build box. Really interesting. So it's not going to be a huge card pool. It's going to be really easy to pull from as long as these cards are good. Let's hope they are good. So we're going to skip the UR, skip the SRs, and start from the Ns and Rs, which there are 0 new cards. Oh, great. 0 new Ns and Rs. Okay, well, I guess whatever's in here is going to be high rarity. So our first new card. I love this guy. I've seen this guy's art before. I love this guy so much. Zuwijo Rerun. Fiend Fusion, level 6 water. Okay. And not the Thunder Fusions make this guy once per duel. No thanks. Anyway. Curry Botton's Siesta Herrero. Pretty obvious from the name. Pay 500 life points, return 1 defensive monster from your opponent's field to understand. That's actually a pretty good effect. The problem is you can't guarantee going second. You can't really make this in a grind game because I can't even imagine what deck's going to play both Currybot and Torero in the first place. But he's a cool card. I like him. He's got a nice fit at the very least. Next up, a spell, Bizarre Armor. Normal spell. Based on the name, I thought it was going to be an equip spell. Place 3 level 7 or higher monsters with different types in your graveyard on the top or bottom of the deck in any order. Add 1 normal monster from your graveyard to your hand, then you can make 1 face-up monster in your opponent's field lose 1500 attack on the end of this turn. I don't know what the what consistent strategy is going to be playing 3 level 7 monsters with different types. Oh, I guess technically you could play this in like Diametarion because your extra deck dudes are like different types. They're like different special types. You're not restricted that way. But this implies the opponent's living past turn like 3, you know? Past turn 3 or 4. Very strange. Next up, a Cyber's Fusion Permillind Hecrotron. Level 8 Light, Femtron and Cycliptron. Okay. You have 3 or more Cyber type effect monsters in your graveyard. Draw 2 cards and place 1 card from your hand to bottom deck. So this card's really good. This card's really good. So the issue with this card is that there's no skill to go along with the Cybers. Like, fusion strategy this is implying. So obviously, yeah, this is really good. But are you just going to slam 1 fusion or 3 fusion in your deck to make this guy? Meanwhile, you're already just trying to pull all your Yggdrago pieces just like right out of the bin. It's very strange that in a world where we aren't playing with skills, this is a really good card that probably makes its way into Cybers. But in the current state, you'd have to consider, okay, are we playing this or like a Yggdrago deck? Really? Where this would just kind of get you a bunch of advantage to then make your tribute plays, really. But then you're like, or we could summon Yggdrago and just win. URs. Yep, Yggdrago is reprinted here. Another new Cybers, Seed Crotron Brucellon. Certainly a name. Turning rolls on this card. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then if a Cybers type monster was sent to the graveyard by this effect, you can add Cybers type monster with 0 defense from your graveyard to your hand up to the number of face-up monsters in your opponent's field. This goes sicko mode in going second Yggdrago Turbo. So what do I mean though? I mean when I go on ranked and when I'm on stream, it always happens when I'm on stream, and I go, okay, I'm going first in the Cybers, set everything, and they go, okay, summon Yggdrago. That's what I mean. It goes hard in that deck. Somehow my opponents always open Yggdrago and just kill me. Now, they could just open one less piece and then this guy just adds it for them. Because if you're not familiar, 0 defense, 0 defense, 0 defense. Following up, this is marked as new, but this is just a different art. Not even a different art. This is a different frame of Flag Mech Gold Rush. Sure. Don't know why he's even in here. Okay, here's an actual new card. Constructor Skyworm Gantry Dragon. Level 8 worm. Okay. So you do need 2 tributes for it, so kind of conflicts with a couple things, maybe. Face up field spell card is on the field. Most of them say that they want a field spell. First, 1 Constructor Worm Build Dragon from your graveyard face up your field. This turn you can only attack with worm type monsters. This is pretty good. So, what I would say about this guy is maybe be a nice one-of in worms, just for when you're in the grind game to bring back a spent Build Dragon, or maybe you do a play where you special the Build Dragon with something else, maybe? Or no, you fuse one off. Okay, here's what you do. You fuse off your Build Dragon for the big guy. Then, before you send your field spell for the fusion's effect, tribute 2 more little guys, Gantry, bring back the Build Dragon. OTK. Simple. Easy. Very high roll, very high roll. You have a high roll to hell and back. Next up, Constructor Sentry Dragline. Level 4. Holy shit, we found a normal summon. Shuffle 3 Worm-type monster from your graveyard into the deck. Special summon 1 level 8 Worm-type monster from graveyard face up your field. Then if you special summon Build Dragon by this effect, you add 1 Worm-type monster from your graveyard to your hand. This guy is insane. This goes actually sicko mode. This is a mandatory 3 of, in my opinion now. I think we are completely cutting the mixer, the dude who wants the field spell to then mill a card, and if it's a worm, draw a card. I think we can cut that guy now for 3 of this. And this dude, first of all, shuffles your worms back, which means Tarask is super good in the deck again. Tarask was kind of at first, mostly because she was limited 3 at first, but also her effect just kind of mills you out and you might lose some key pieces. This guy puts back the lesser key pieces. Things like, well, oh, we can't just have all the Build Dragons engraved. We need some of them back. So he can put back spent Build Dragons. He can put back those spent Gantry, or he could just summon the Gantry. Gantry can then summon the Build Dragon if you mill those 2, and all you're putting back are like Princess Pylon and the Shovelon, things like that. This is a really good card. The only problem is this does not play well against Gaia, because nothing plays well against Gaia. Gaia doesn't have a counter, and Gaia is still the best deck. Anyway. Now, the other issue is Worm is really missing a lot of turn 1 plays. The best you can do is set a bunch of cards and pass, but then you open the field spell. You have to activate the field spell to get some cards draws for next turn. If you're doing that, well, you're just in a really bad position. Next up, alt arts. We're actually done with new cards. I love this art, by the way. Might as well just say this part of New Cards PogChamp. This art goes super hard. I want 3 of them immediately. And Currybot. I paid this Currybot to stare at you. He says subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below what you think of this deck. Of what you think of these new cards, I mean, sorry. So, that was new cards. That was certainly the new cards of all time. Honestly, I think the worm stuff is really cool. The cyber stuff could be nice if other cards came out into the game, but overall, this isn't going to dethrone Gaia as the new meta, but this is a cool little box for the worm enjoyers and the cybers enjoyers to play something new, to play some new cards PogChamp, new cards PogChamp. Alright, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Guess what? This week, you can guarantee to see more content featuring the new cards on the channel. Maybe even I'll stream this week. Who knows? Whatever. So follow the Twitch channel for that one, okay? Goodbye.